things that aren't a threat to train you to do whatever they say. Test at Dallas-Fort Worth indicated low-level radiation in travelers' luggage and the aircraft's cabin filtration system. No passengers were quarantined, the newspaper said. What do you want to bet they put new passengers on those planes, had them take right back off? Don't want to panic, people. It wouldn't panic, folks, if you actually responded correctly to this, scrubbed those planes out. Details of the incident at O'Hare weren't immediately clear. Another incident in Chicago. So there you have it. Bloomberg, New York Post. Obama, 6 days into this, is to make a statement about Japan later today. Will you make a statement? I know everybody's calling the White House. That's good. Will you please make a statement about why the Pentagon hasn't released all the radiation monitor information from ships and bases in the area and aircraft we know have been flying through it? They lied yesterday and said a spy plane might fly through it today and get some heat signature photos to find out what's going on. This is absolutely incredible. This is absolutely amazing that this is all going on. Listeners have asked us to try to secure the medical-grade potassium iodate. We have found a source that it turns out I've known for more than a decade here in Texas, and my folks are dispatched there now to try to get a large amount of it. The place is small. It's a big outfit, but they've been swamped by so many calls and online orders that they can't even fulfill it, so we're going to try to team up with them and help them. We do have, as our nutritionist and pharmacist have said, the regular seaweed kelp-based system that doesn't give you the mega dose but gives you a good dose to give some partial protection to fill up the thyroid. Those are available at InfoWarsTeam.com, but I can't even say if we get the medical-grade stuff that you should take it. Read the insert. That's up to you to make the decision because it does have some side effects on its own, and some people are allergic to iodine. But you know if you're allergic to iodine because if you eat fish, you get sick. There's a lot of other ways to get high levels of iodine, shellfish and things like that. I'm not going to tell you what to do. I know what I'm doing. So we're working on all of that as well. We're going to go ahead and get that guest on, Dr. Chris Busby, right now. We're going to come back with this radiation expert who also advises the BBC on nuclear disasters to tell us what we can expect in his forecast. We'll continue to break down all the latest developments as they unfold. And then Dr. Bob Bowman, 3 degrees in nuclear physics, will be joining us in the last 30 minutes of the third hour today. I'm Alex Jones.
Thank you for listening to GCN. Visit GCNlive.com today.
You may be arrested and/or subject to other police action.
Tyranny is here. The grim future foretold in 1984 has become reality.
It really says that the state is God.
The United States is now recognized globally as one of the most oppressive police states on Earth. This film conclusively proves the existence of a secret network of FEMA camps, now being expanded nationwide. This documentary exposes how the continuity of government program has established an all-powerful shadow state. Police State 4 chronicles the sickening depths to which our republic has fallen. Prepare to enter the secretive world of emergency dictatorship. Body scanners, sound cameras, citizen spies, stage terror, and cameras on every street corner. It's only the beginning of the New World Order's hellish plan. The police state isn't coming. It's here. Secure your copy today at Infowars.com or see it online in the highest quality at PrisonPlanet.tv.
Waging war on corruption. Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network. Big Brother, mainstream media, government cover-ups. You want answers? Well, so does he. He's Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network. And now, live from Austin, Texas, Alex Jones.
Dr. Doug Rockey, who wrote the handbook for the Army and the Pentagon on DUs, had over 30 surgeries from exposure to DU. He's unable to join us because of medical treatment in D.C. at the VA. He recommended those, and the number one person that knows even more than he does is Dr. Christopher Busby. He is a chemist, physicist, so he understands both the chemistry and the physics. And he's one of the main advisors to the BBC for nuclear power plant incidents and disasters. Talking to him during the last break, he agreed that there's evidence of a cover-up. Meltdowns may have already occurred. He's with us for the next 45 minutes. or so to look at this disaster and what we can expect with fallout. The government's saying now, yes, radiation will reach the West Coast probably tomorrow, but they're saying it's not a problem, similar to what we heard in '86 from Chernobyl or from in the '70s with 3 Mile Island. Dr. Busby, thank you for joining us.
Yes, hello.
We've only got about 4 minutes in this segment, but what is most important from your expertise that we should know?
Well, the radiation from this plant, we don't know exactly how much there is. We've been plotting the plumes from the various releases. Very hard to know how much is being released, but it's almost certain that in my opinion, that some of the pressure vessels at least have been breached, and radionuclides will have been coming out. And there's also the other extremely serious problem is that there's over 1,000 tons of mixed uranium and plutonium spent fuel in ponds, which normally where they're stored just to keep them from heating up. And these ponds seem to have become breached and the water's come out. So that smoke that you see coming off in the photograph, in the pictures from the reactors, that smoke is probably radioactivity, pure radioactive particles boiling out of these spent fuel ponds. And we've got over 1,000 tons of material there, I'm told by my informants, which was being stored there but should really have been taken to a secure facility. So that's the most dangerous thing. Well, anyway, the stuff's is presently being released, and it is contaminating the North Island of Japan. There's no question about that. We've been picking up signals of increased radioactivity from Tokyo. Now, the problem is this, that the radioactivity measurements do not actually basically show the amount of radioactivity there, because an awful lot of the material coming out, the radionuclides coming out, aren't detected by ordinary gamma radiation measuring equipment like Geiger counters. So particles of plutonium, for example, and there is plutonium in these ponds, these particles cannot be detected by Geiger counters. They're pure alpha emitters.
And that's what Dr. Bowman...
detected by Geiger counters is an isotope of hydrogen called tritium, of which there'll be a huge amount. They're flooding these reactors with water, and the material is being washed out by the water into the atmosphere, and tritium is a form of radioactive water with a half-life of about 12 years. And also there'll be another isotope called carbon-14. So various isotopes that just do not get detected by Geiger counters. So if you get a small signal on a Geiger counter, it's not fair, as they have been, to compare that to natural background radiation. There's a lot of invisible stuff there. Well, you know all this stuff is invisible. So what's going to happen is if nothing gets worse, there'll be just continuous releases of radioactivity from these from the fuel ponds and from the reactors themselves. And when the wind, and of course, you know, the wind is generally westerly, although it will be moving around a lot, the plumes will eventually come across America, and then it will come across the Atlantic and come across to Europe, and like Chernobyl, they will go all around the world circulation. The concentrations at the moment probably won't be enormously high, but they will certainly cause an effect. And the reason, and the most important thing you need to know is that when the authorities say that these levels of radioactivity don't cause harm, that is a lie. That is absolutely untrue.
Doctor, we've got a break. Stay there. I want you to recap and repeat all that. Talk about some of the other isotopes that are being released. That's what Dr. Bob Bowman said 3 days ago, is that Geiger counters only pick up a certain spectrum of this. And we also know the Japanese, USA Today has confirmed, are covering up the true radiation readings just with the regular Geiger counters. And so the Pentagon also has assets there. They're covering up as well.
When you're out on the road, the last place you want to be is on the road. But if the unfortunate happens, you'll be glad you were wearing diamond gussets.
There's a place down in Tennessee where they make blue diamond gusset jeans. They so pride in every stitch, guarantee you love the way they fit. They put a diamond gusset in the crotch where you need it most. Blue diamond gussets got it, others don't.
We turn jeans inside out. Diamond gusset jeans. Made in the USA with unparalleled quality. Our Defender motorcycle jeans combine gusset comfort with Kevlar protection, so you can ride all day with confidence. Order yours at gusset.com. Diamond gusset jeans got it. Others don't.
This is Alex Jones with 5 good reasons you should consider buying a solar power generator. Number 1, new climate legislation could easily double or triple your electric bill. Number 2, our new energy czar wants to control how much power your electric company allows you to have. It's true. Total government control of electricity in the name of smart grid technology is coming. Number 3, in some areas of the country, the power grid is dangerously overloaded. And now new socialist legislation is only compounding the problem. Number 4, dangerous weather is always a threat to local grids. Every year, thousands of families lose their power from weather-related outages. Number 5, a solar power generator provides powerful backup insurance and peace of mind. Folks, I really believe in the solar power generators offered by Solutions from Science, one of my oldest sponsors. You can get more information at www.mysolarbackup.com. That's mysolarbackup.com. Remember, the government doesn't own the sun, so go to mysolarbackup.com or call 1-877-327-0365. Hello, friends. This is Alex Jones. You've heard me talk about Calben 5-star soaps for years. This is an American-made product of the highest quality and compares to nothing you will find in stores. You can buy factory direct, shipped via UPS right to your door. Check them out on the web at 5starsoap.com or call 800-340-7091. Take my word for it. Once you've used pure soap, you won't buy anything else. Since 1947, Calben Soap Company has been showing consumers that soap can be tough on dirt and gentle on the environment. Buy American and stay clean, as well as support InfoWars. Visit 5starsoap.com today or call 1-800-340-7091. Well, Marty, what do you have to say?
As founder and owner for over 63 years, satisfaction is guaranteed or double your dirt back. Call us at 1-800-340-7091 for a free catalog or visit our website, 5starsoap.com. Thank you.
He's the T-Rex of political talk. Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network.
Professor Christopher Busby comes highly recommended by Dr. Doug Rockey, who literally wrote the book for the Pentagon on DU effects. And he is a professor, a doctor of chemical physics. He is one of the leading experts in the world in studying the effects of radiation exposure, fallout. He's one of the chief advisors there for the BBC for his assessment of the radiation danger following the earthquake tsunami in Japan. He joins us for the next 40 minutes. And if you missed the last segment, he was talking about tritium being the #1 thing that history shows is going to be released from this facility, and that normal detectors do not pick this up. So, sir, let's start from the beginning. Do you believe there's a cover-up, explosions, the 600,000 spent fuel rods stored there on top of the facilities, the reactor number 3, the Mark I MOX plutonium, uranium-based reactor, ejecting rods into the air, 3,000 feet, that's on record. The Japanese admit 2 of the internal containment live reactors have been breached. We're getting lots of conflicting reports. And the Pentagon, who's got assets all over the island, all over the Pacific, all over South Korea, is not giving us any data. USA Today confirms that Japan is not releasing the radiation readings from 2 of the regions or the states, the prefectures, as they call them. So please cover that spectrum first. Then let's get into the fallout